let me ask you this question. How often do you love to travel for sightseeing and also to enjoy some new environment? Well, we've talked about the impact of COVID-19 on all sectors of the economy, ranging from the stock market, the tumbling oil and gas sector, to the agri sector and tourism as large. One aspect of the tourism sector that we have lost over is the travel and tour. How badly have they been hit by COVID-19 pandemic amid closure of airports and the travel bans? Let's engage Adansi Travel and Tour for more as they plan to bounce back. Sewa Boateng, sales manager of Adansi Travel Limited. Thanks so much for your time this evening, ma'am. Tough time for businesses in the tourism and then hospitality sector indeed. Sewa, tell us how your sector has been affected by this pandemic.
Right. I would like to your viewers and also our condolences to those who've lost loved ones and wish a speedy recovery to those who are sick. We have all been affected badly by this pandemic. I mean, before COVID-19 got into the system, we had planned for a whole year's trip. We had local trips and we had international trips from January through to December 2020. We had to cancel all of these trips. We also have canceled incoming tours. We had students coming in from Indiana University and they had to cancel. And that was a huge amount of money they were bringing into our economy, about $100,000 and
That's
all of that. Apart from that, it's also our staff.
That's quite a lot. Did you have to make some refund?
Well, yes, we had to refund the deposit they made for the trip. I mean, they were coming to stay in hotels, they were coming to use rent buses, they were coming to eat in our local restaurants. So it's not just us. A lot of the industry, the hospitality industry, would have benefited from that incoming trip to Ghana.
Yes, go ahead, please.
As staff, we had to cut down on salaries. There is 19 of us, and we had to cut up to about 55% of salaries.
Wow. I mean, for business, I want to have some volumes. I want to know how much you have to refund. And if you want to quantify this, how much would you say you've lost during the period?
Oh, well, the good news is that we have had existing clients. We have over 2,000 existing clients, some of which had booked tours with us, and they're waiting to travel when it is safe to do so. Yes, we have had a few refunds that we needed to do. I mean, that is going into tens of thousands of dollars that we had to refund on tours. But in general, most of our clients are waiting to travel when it's safe.
Well, the good news is that gradually we are beginning to open up. Some countries are opening up gradually, and your outfit has started soliciting for public interest in what you describe as post-COVID tour. Sounds really good. And what's the feedback you're getting on the ground?
Well, in fact, this has been inspired by a survey we did a few weeks ago. We asked clients how soon they wanted to travel. And the feedback, 46% of them said that within 6 months, if it is safe, they are ready to travel. 40% said that between 6 and 12 months, they will travel. 14% of them said that they will travel late 2021. And as I said earlier, over 2,000 of our clients, people that had already traveled with us, also want to travel when it is safe. We are aware that most countries are relaxing the restrictions on the COVID lockdowns. Dubai is opening up on the 7th to tourists. They have sent out guidelines on how to keep the tourists safe. And so we are monitoring all this around the world, including in Ghana here when it's safe and the airports are open, so that we can bring in people and also send people outside. And that is what inspired us to bring out our post-COVID travel. And also, you know that most businesses have been affected. Most of our clients have been affected. And so the post-COVID travel is also inspired people to have something to look forward to and pay in bits, so they don't have to pay a big chunk of money to go on holiday post-COVID.
But so you agree with me that as we speak now, you and I don't know when the borders will be open. And so this post-COVID tour that you want to do, between when and when are you looking at? Or you've gotten some hints that I have not aware that the borders will be open soon?
See me in secret.
Oh, definitely. But moving away from that, any new strategy you're using to get more people interested, especially when you know that?
Well, like I said earlier,
Go ahead, please.
Sorry. Yeah, our decision is based on client feedback. And what we are doing right now is not to travel immediately. As I said, most clients are willing to travel 6 months to a year. So we are giving them the opportunity to plan. You know, planning helps you to look for, it gives you something to live for. We want to inspire our clients to keep working hard and look forward to the fact that once the borders are open, they will be able to go and unwind, learn new cultures, meet different people, and relax. So our post-COVID deal is not based on a specific date, but it's to allow clients to pay an installment and to travel when it is safe and the borders are opened.
Finally, before I let go of you, what are some of the destinations we should be looking forward to?
Well, at the moment, as I said, our number one top outbound means leaving Ghana, outbound destination is Dubai. We're also monitoring locally, Zena Lodge, Golden Tulip is opened, there's Western region. So locally, there is the Dodi Cruise. So we're waiting and all that locally as well. We're also looking at Singapore and UK. So these are the 3 destinations, including Ghana, that we want to plan ahead and let our clients enjoy themselves for all the stress we've been through in 2020.
Sarah, thanks so much. Sounds so exciting. I'm looking forward to getting on board, and I want to travel after COVID. Thank you for your time this evening on Business Live.